Nikita Dragun is in some serious trouble, and I'm not talking about the normal type of trouble that most influencers find themselves in. We're talking about real trouble with the law. It's a mess, so let's get into it. It's been a while since we've talked about Nikita Dragun, and that's because there's really been nothing to talk about. Nikita has kept a low profile all year, and for the most part, she's managed to stay out of any kind of drama. Now, if you guys know Nikita Dragun, you'll know her staying out of drama is extremely rare. There was a point where every single week there was something going on with Nikita, either it being her getting into fights online, saying something offensive, or just doing what Nikita does best. But this year, it's been nothing. All that changed this week when TMZ released an article titled, "Nikita Dragun Arrested at Miami Hotel." The article goes on to say, Nikita Dragun left a swanky Miami Beach hotel in handcuffs after cops say she was walking around the pool in the nude before dousing officers and security guards with water. TMZ got their hands on the police report and they summarized what happened and what kind of charges Nikita is facing. Cops responded to a report of someone causing a disturbance and being extremely disorderly at the hotel. Police say when they got there, hotel security told officers Nikita had been causing a disturbance for a long period of time and walking around the pool area naked. So Nikita has been in Miami all weekend long, and judging by her posts on social media, it seems like she's been having a pretty good time. She's been out clubbing and having fun, and she even posted photos and videos of herself at the hotel where she ended up being arrested. According to the police report, Nikita was allegedly giving hotel staff a really hard time over her music. It was reported that she was playing her music really loud, and when the staff confronted her, she went off. TMZ wrote, "Cops say security also told them Nikita ignored demands to stop causing the disturbance and at one point intentionally threw water on hotel staffers." Now, if this is true, I really don't care how much fun Nikita was having. Throwing water on staff who are working hard and just trying to make a living doing their job is so wrong. Nikita is 26 years old. She's old enough to know that throwing water on anyone, let alone staff at the hotel you're staying at, is not okay. TMZ went on to say that the police ended up being called, and this is what happened. Once officers arrived on scene, they say they went with security up to Nikita's room where they heard loud music being played. Police say Nikita opened the door after several knocks, but when security explained to Nikita that she needed to cut it out or she'd be asked to leave the hotel, Nikita slammed the door in their faces. A few moments later, cops say Nikita opened the door again and asked security, "Do you want more?" Officers say Nikita then swung an open water bottle, causing water to hit and spill on both the security guard and the officer, resulting in her arrest. As for what Nikita is being charged with, it sounds pretty serious. Nikita was booked for felony battery on a police officer, misdemeanor disorderly conduct, and misdemeanor battery. She was booked at Miami-Dade County's Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center on a $5,000 bond. So this happened in Miami, and I looked up what these charges might look like for Nikita, and it's not good. One article reads, "In Florida, a police officer is any unlawful touching of a law enforcement officer. As a third-degree felony, the offense carries penalties of up to 5 years in prison. On law enforcement is harshly prosecuted, even for first-time offenders." Yikes. It also looks like this isn't the only problem that Nikita found herself in this past weekend in Miami. Apparently, while Nikita was at the club, these people were accusing her of trying to steal their bottle, and she got in a huge argument over on Twitter. Someone tweeted, "Big shout out to Nikita Dragun for shoving me after I told her not to steal our bottle." Nikita responded and said, "Silly boy, don't you know my and money is longer." Another person jumped in and claimed that Nikita was kicked out of the club, and Nikita responded denying that. She wrote, "I wasn't kicked out. I was escorted by 6 security guards because they knew what I was about to do to that man for disrespecting another woman in my presence. This man pushed the fiance of the VP of Warner and Atlantic, who I am currently in talks with to fund me over. Bottom line, I see a man put hands on a woman, police call the cops, cause need you forget, I know I look like a doll on the outside, but I still hit like a dude." So this weekend was definitely not something that we've seen from Nikita in a while, which is why a lot of people are so shocked over what happened. I mean, Nikita just recently moved to New York. She's been keeping to herself. She hasn't been in any kind of drama.
You have to help me find my New York apartment. Option number 1 has the most incredible views, and the bathrooms are to die for. I even brought my mom with me to help me. Wow, option number 3 is incredible. It feels so luxe, but I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit out of my price range. I mean, does this make me a New Yorker yet? Oh my goodness. Option number 4 is everything I've been wanting, a view and so much space for me to grow into. I'm so nervous for this new chapter, but just remember, it's never too late to start again.
And she's apparently even been working on music.
Running from the flames, Lord inspire, take me higher.
No comment. Anyways, a lot of people think this behavior from Nikita is extremely concerning, especially after she opened up about her bipolar diagnosis last year. If you guys remember, Nikita went home to visit her family last year, and her trip ended with her being held in a psychiatric hospital on a hold. Earlier this year, Nikita finally came out and talked about her diagnosis and what it meant for her and how she was going to go forward. She ended up leaving LA and moving to New York, and she seemed to be doing pretty good. Today, Nikita stood before a judge to have her charges read out to her. Nikita's lawyer asked the judge if she could be released on an ROR, which is where you're granted release without posting bond, but the judge denied it. She set her bond at $5,000, and it's not totally clear if Nikita ended up bailing out. It's also not really the matter of if she has the money or not. She has to call someone from a phone in jail and have someone, I guess, physically come down to the jail and pay the bond, which could take a while. So yeah, a really crazy situation and something I never expected to see from Nikita. We're used to covering Nikita getting into drama all the time, but this seems really serious and really scary. Like I said, it's not clear if Nikita is out on bail yet, but her comments on Instagram have been set to limited as the reactions started to pour in. There's been so many mixed reactions, from people not feeling sorry for her and saying this kind of behavior has been a pattern, to people who are actually concerned for her and how she might be treated in jail. All I know is that this news is shocking and the charges seem really serious, so who knows what will happen. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.